Good evening, everybody. It's August 1st, 2018, Panama City Beach, early in the morning. The waves are cracking, the sun hasn't woken up yet, but we are here with a little bit of a tip from the 10 things that happen to you when you do not get healthy sleep. So I'm doing a test here just to see how this is actually coming out, because we've been having a little bit of problem with our technical, and I don't know if it's our internet or not, but I'm going to see if this sets up a little bit different the way I set up this time. So anyway, this is 10 things that happen to your body when you lose sleep. What happens is, if you don't sleep, what happens? Not getting enough sleep can lower your sex drive, weaken your immune system, cause thinking issues, and lead to weight gain. When you don't get enough sleep, you increase your risk of certain cancer, diabetes, and even car accidents. If you find yourself part of this no sleep category, you're not the only one. Approximately 1 out of 3 Americans isn't getting enough sleep, according to the National Sleep Academy of Medicine. Here are the details of what happens to your body when you don't log enough hours under the covers. You get sick, very sick. Losing sleep can impair your body's ability to fight off illness. This makes it easier to get sick. Researchers have even uncovered a reciprocal relationship between sleep and your immune system. You may lose additional sleep while your body fights off a bug if you get sick and haven't had enough shut-eye. That's what they're saying. Your heart suffers. The old ticker. Both short sleep duration, less than 5 hours per night, and long sleep duration, 9 or more hours per night, have been shown to have a negative impact on healthy heart conditions. According to the analysts published in the European Heart Journal, in particular, your chances of developing coronary heart disease or having a stroke are greatly increased with less sleep. Nice. Number 3, your cancer risk increase. Shortened sleep is associated with higher rates of breast cancer, prostate cancer. According to the AASM sleep statement, overnight shift workers may take the brunt of this burden. The good news is that both men and women who sleep 7 or more hours per night have had the best mortality rates in this group. So get that extra right sleep that you need. You can't think. I'm the problem. Thinking. Even missing 1 night of sleep can lead to some major cognitive behaviors and issues. In a study published by Experimental Brain Research, a group of 18 men were given a task to complete. The first task was completed following a full night's sleep. The next task was completed after skipping a night of sleep. Brain functions including memory, decision-making, reasoning, and problem-solving worsened, along with reaction time and alertness. No shit. You forget stuff. That's just normal for anybody that doesn't have enough sleep. Not only can missed sleep make you more forgetful, there is also no growing body of research indicating that sleep has an impact on learning and memory. Researchers suggest that sleep is critical to the process of consolidating things we learn in our brain. In other words, we need to have the proper rest to lock in new information and commit it to our memory. And here it is. Men, your libido diminishes. Not getting enough sleep could reduce your sex drive. In one study, young men who lost sleep over a 1-week period showed a decrease in testosterone levels. Sleeping 5 or few hours reduces a sex hormone level by as much as 15 to 20%. The men also reported that their overall mood and vigor declined with each consecutive night of interrupted rest. Oh boy, boys, you need to put the boys to sleep. And if you have that weight gain problem because you're just sleeping too much, maybe, or have a lack of sleep, can cause you to pack on a pounds. A study examined the relationships between sleep and weight in 21,469 adults. Over the age of 20, the people who slept less than 5 hours each night over the course of 3-year study were more likely to gain weight and eventually became obese. Wow, that's a lot of weight gain while you're sleeping. Those who slept between 7 and 8 hours fared better on that scale. Not as much. Your risk of diabetes increased. Along with a bigger waistline, people who don't get enough sleep or who get too much increase their risk of developing adult onset diabetes. Researchers examined 10 separate studies focused on sleep and diabetes. The findings uncovered that 7 to 8 hours of rest is the optimal range to avoid insulin issues that could lead to the diabetes. Number 9, you're accident prone. You're 3 times more likely to be involved in a car accident if you get 6 fewer hours of sleep each night, according to the National Sleep Foundation. The most vulnerable people are shift workers, commercial drivers, business travelers, and yes, your occasional alcoholic that drinks way too much at the bar. Working on long odd hours, think twice before getting behind the wheel if you're not sleeping enough. Stay off the booze too. And number 10, your looks suffer. So all the ones that are looking for their looks, don't look in the mirror if you have too less of a sleep. If all these health risks don't convince you to get more sleep, do it for your looks. In one study, a group of people between the ages of 30 and 50 were evaluated based on their sleep habits and the conditions of their skin. The results revealed that those with too little sleep had more fine lines, wrinkles, uneven skin color, and marked loosening of the skin. The poor sleepers were also more dissatisfied with their appearance than their well-rested counterparts. More than that beauty rest, getting enough sleep isn't just for your vanity. It could save your life. Take some time to consider all you're risking before you continue that late-night TV marathon. Then turn out the lights. Enjoy your 7 to 8 hours of beauty and health and rest. Remember, you don't want your hair to fall out the next day. So if you want to get enough rest, get some sleep tonight. Alright all, this is Nicko from Panama City Beach, Florida. And it's wee hours in the morning, and apparently I haven't got my rest yet. And I'm working on it. It's finally slowed down here. Season is coming to an end, and all these kids are going back to school. So I hope your parents are happy of you guys having a good vacation, and I'll catch you next y'all later. Take care, bye. See you later.